Hello guys, um, I just want to show you because before I made the video and I was painting the hood, giving the first steps and explaining what kind of paint I was using it, and this is the final result. So this is a Alfa Romeo 156 Giugiardi facelift design, and I have painted uh, with plastic dip satin black matte. I paid here on this parking lot, and I used can sprays. So this is the end result, you know, as you can see. I covered the logos also because they were quite damaged. I changed the plate from the original there to there. I put also these rims. I want to change them next summer because I'm in Finland, so in here summer is only about 4 or 5 months, and then all the winter is just heavy snow. So then these wheels will be for the winter. Just need to change the tires and put winter tires. But so next year I'm thinking about 18-inch. And I have a tip for all of you, is that nobody knows because I didn't know, but these wheels it's 5 times 100. I know Alfa Romeos take 5 times 98, but somehow 5 times 100 it fits also, and it's still with the same bolts. So this I bought these rims for 150 euros, about maybe $180. And I was very suspicious of the guy, but the guy promised me that everything would be fine, and it did. So it's good for everybody to know that 5 times 100 it also fits and opens a wide range of new wheels. And I don't have wobble bolts also, so you know that if you have wobble bolts then it fits, but this is just stock bolts. And now I've been driving now for several months in the motorway and it's fine. But anyway, let's go back to the paint. As you see, the result was quite good. So what I did is that the car was originally red, and I painted the car by parts because I was painting here in the parking lot. So first I painted the hood, the front bumper, and the two sides. Then next day I painted the half of this side, the two doors, and then the third day I painted the trunk and all the remaining. I haven't painted the hood, as you see. And well, advice is that first it hurts a bit, you know, the finger, so because you have to be pressing for ages, you know, on the nozzle. So I would advise honestly to buy these adapters that you can connect to the spray cans, and it's much easier like that. Another advice is that if you can't paint all the car at once, because by painting several times some small things have happened, and I will explain it what it is. First I painted, as you see here, this is the original paint red. So this, like I said, it's a plastic tip, so if I would push it, it would peel all as a plastic. So this is because I painted the car, like I said, in several times. So in there I put some tape all over, all the way, to cover this area and continue to paint, not to overspray. But because it's good to paint on the sun, you know, I was painting in the daylight with sunshine, about 25 degrees maybe, and it was really good because you paint and the paint dries really quickly and even prevents any kind of like like spilling extra paint, you know, like dripping or something. So it helped on that sense, that I just waited 5 minutes for each coating instead of 10-15 minutes. But anyway, so this was when I put the tape. Due to the heat and the glue of the tape, when I removed the tape, unfortunately it removed a bit. So what I'm gonna do then after is that I'm gonna spray a bit of paint in a bowl or some cup, and then I'm gonna use a tiny brush tiny one to just make some small repair. Here was the same. I painted the mirrors after, so I covered here with tape. I took the tape and then I got a surprise. I tried to disguise with this 3M paper, but it seems that nothing glues to this paint. It's extremely repellent, not even the 3M paper that I used to glue here in the frames. It holds it, but it doesn't hold in the paint. It holds in the old one, but not in this one. So the advantage of this paint is that it makes the car. It protects from stone chips, of course. You don't need to sandpaper the car, so that is a huge help. It just requires extra cleaning that it has to be done anyway. So I'm really happy with the results. Okay, the paint wasn't so cheap, but considering that this should last at least for 2 to 3 years, as you see. And I'm an amateur, you know. Yes, I have painted few things with spray cans, but I'm not a professional painter, you know. I just managed to be very careful and not overspray anywhere too much. Take it easy, a little bit, each layer, several layers, you know. Well, this is my wife's car, so she already damaged here with a bit of shopping, as you see, hitting with bags. My plan was to glue here the 3M paper to give extra protection, this carbon look, but because it doesn't glue anywhere on this paint, so maybe I just have to cut with a sharp one, remove the plastic and put the 3M on the original paint. As you see, the logos are out, also in the back. And you see the result was quite good, considering that if I would take to do the same in a professional shop, they would take me at least 1,500 euros to do this. Maybe at least more than $1,500 they would take it to do. And for me the total cost was about 250 euros. That I would say about close to $300. It was the total cost of me doing it, you know. 3 days, few beers, you know, some music, and there it is. This is the result. So I have made other videos before, explaining, you know, and showing the cans that I have used, so you can be glad to check it. And also I made it a video yesterday that it shows my cheap car tablet and sound system. You know, I'm using a creative inspired double surround system from a computer as a power source amplifier with a 7-inch tablet. So as you see, so yesterday I put a video, so you can check it out, that I'm explaining how I managed to do it. And that's about it, guys. So I hope you like it. And there is several colors, of course, coming with this car. Well, let me explain you something. As you see here, there is a tiny mark here. You see here? You can see the shape compared to there. And it was because here there was the newspaper covering when I was painting this left side of the car. And of course the wind gave me the good guess, like this. It oversprayed a bit. You know? So this is what I mean. If you can't paint the car all at once, and then you prevent this. And if you paint the car in several steps, be sure to cover very well what it was painted before. The thing is that also this paint, if it goes to windows or goes to anywhere, I still have a bit of overspray here. I can show you here that I haven't done, but this, just doing this, you see, it comes out. Look. So the good thing about this paint is that this paint only glues to the car strongly once it has all the layers required. If it's just overspray, it just comes out like by just scraping it. So I like it. think it looks cool. You know? I also have I had to polish the front lights. They were quite bad, so I had to sandpaper all the front lamps and then polish it, and then I painted with some lacquer also, and then more 3 or 4 layers of wax, and they look almost spanking new, considering that you barely could see through them. Now they are really shiny, almost like new looking. And also I have here something, but this is for another video that I will explain the purpose. But as you see, this is the, if you see here, well, I don't know if you can see, but in here I have a blower, a intake air blower to the air system. You know, it's connected to the air filter. You know. I will explain it a bit after in another video why I have put this blower here. Anyway, well guys, see you, and I hope it was useful, this video, you know, and be free to ask about anything about the painting, you know, and I'm an amateur guy, so you can do it also. Just be patient and take it easy. Ciao.